Hello, my Capricorn family. Welcome back to Mark After Me. I am Tru, your life coach and tarot reader, and today I bring you the January 2021. Happy New Year! There's going to be gone 2020, so you will be probably taking this very excited as I do. So I might say that how you are been surviving with this full moon in Cancer. I know, it's your opposite. So that's why I said a little bit surviving, because can probably bring out a little bit issues with the family, or reverse, can be actually make more strength around family. Plus, maybe change of moodiness or some feelings of insecurities that are coming out. I'm just saying what more or less what is in the stars for you anyway. I'm gonna explain you more or less. Thank you very much for being here. If you are new, if you are not, thank you so much for welcome back. So you're gonna have a tarot Celtic spread. We're gonna have it all the way here. You will have an astrology card, and then you will have a numerology card too. And for finishing, you will have an astrology. Sorry, you will have oracle card too. So I might say there's something in this reading that makes me way more happy, because you have in the overall message the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Is the two that means for me a lot of marriage, foundation, happiness, and celebration to the union. So you probably are right now with someone, and I think because you have the Ten of Cups, you are already building something really long term. Well, Capricorn, you are one of the signs that, I'm sorry to say it, but very determined to build anything that is long lasting. You are not into do things quickly and just see what is next. You like to see things growing up. You like to see how the power back to your own efforts bring in and reflect towards you. So I might say the Four of Wands is the signal of foundation, which is pretty Cancer, I might say. Even it's a fire sign, it's very simple to create the root and foundation. Even for Cancer is a water sign, they like to be secure. They like to put the things in terms to feel secure and protected. So the Four of Wands is something that you've been feeding for quite a long time, but the Ten of Cups is the fulfillment, it's the end of the journey, is all the efforts that you've been doing towards to marriage, partnership, or relationship with a girlfriend, boyfriend that you have is paying off. I can't be more excited anyway. So you have in the center of attention the Queen of Cups. So this is the most beautiful card from the cups that you can get. This is divine feminine. This is actually very Cancer as well. So it's nourishing, protectiveness, and all the same time a lot of patience, I might say. But I think you arrive at a point that the Queen of Cups is totally talking to you from the intuitive way. It's talking to you from your softer way. I might say that all the time your symbol is, the sea goat. And you have half of the way a goat, half of the whale, a fish. But the fish is always underneath. And show up your emotions and quite clearly and directly is sometimes for you something that's not gonna happen. You like to have your life or your emotions in private. And the Queen of Cups is telling you that you are acknowledging this and you are less afraid to talk about your emotions recently. They're probably in this month of January, because you have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands, which is something that you built a long time ago, or you are building it now, and you are seeing the fruits of your labor in terms of how much time you invest and emotional investment. So I think the Queen of Cups as well is an emotional investment. So you're being growing up, having that kind of conflict between how you can adjust a little bit your emotional state. But I have to say that having the Queen of Cups is probably you are with someone who is teaching you to have a little bit more Queen of Cups in your life, or you are the one who is perceiving and very more intuitive and use empathy towards another people's emotions, which is great. Because Capricorn, even if you don't believe it, you are really good towards it. What is in this crossover? The crossovers would be the fountain. The fountain is all the way there, And this is the card that is just coming in the Fontaine Tarot card, I would say. This card represents you as a whole. This card represents the totality of who you are, with the things that you like, with the things that you don't like. And it's a crossover, which is say that probably at some point you are not comfortable again to show up your emotions quite freely. You prefer to maybe think and take your time to see with who and with who you shouldn't share this emotional state. And when you have the Fontaine, is more as a signal of let it be. Let yourself be. I know. Try to be more what you use towards other people, to use empathy, to be more like more connected with other people. Do exactly the same towards you. I think you are follow me what I'm saying, but the Fontaine is just saying that you are a whole, with the good and the bad, with embracing that's going to be, just let it be. And what is in the front of your head? And I might say, stay with me until the end of this video because I have an announcement and I have something cool to say to you anyway. So what it is, where does that come from? You have the Temperance, Sagittarius. All the month of December, and maybe half of the month of December, you have Sagittarius energy, which is telling you, move forward, experiment new things, open up, travel and see or study or see ways differently to maybe deal with yourself. So you have the Temperance. And why you are in the Queen of Cups is because you literally try different ways to actually adjust and understand yourself in an emotional state, and more in the feelings rather than in the logically and the practicality, which you are great in this. So the Temperance is telling you that you did your work towards, maybe you was being maybe meditating, you was having a lot of patience towards other people, you were maybe like building a lot of patience towards yourself, and the thing is pays off, the Queen of Cups, which is make you as a wise emotional person. And this is something that Capricorn have for quite a long time, is they are very wise in a practicality and emotionally, and in so many ways that they can focus at in a long term, because you are smart enough to understand that you are a person who need to take care of the emotional intelligence and emotional state of your life, because it's gonna affect your outcome, or it's gonna affect your day per day. And this is something that you do not want it, because you have a long-term goal. Even if it's going to be a family or a business, you have something to do. So you are adjusted, and you did it in 2020, because this is something that happened. And it's something that you've been working for quite a long time. So in the front of your mind, you are open up. You have the Page of Cups. It's very, very emotional, this reading. So you have the Page of Cups, which you are open up to have a news, how I can say, new surprises. You're open up to actually work in your emotions in a different way. That you probably years ago you say, no, I don't want to work like this. Right now you are more open. It's because you literally see that you have the Ten of Cups. You probably move on to a new house. You maybe have a child right now, or I can say that maybe your relationship is a step up, and you have probably, someone who's gonna ask you to get married, or maybe you are the one who say, you know what, I have to ask this person to get married, or to get engaged, or you have, maybe you want to do a proposal. Everything is a Page of Cups, which is quite surprising, but in a very romantic way. And the union of these two for you two for a very long time was, to get wealth together, to get money together, to get stability. So a long time ago, even you was thinking to probably get pregnant, well, you if you're a lady, to get pregnant, or maybe the person that you wanted to have a baby together. Because when we have the Ace of Coins, yes, it's everything about materialism, but it's not everything about money. Because when we have the Ten of Cups, it's blended with something else, and the Ace of Coins is actually the union of two people, and when they want to create something, they create a baby. And it's something, and it's it's a thought that has been there for a very long time, and both of you blended very well, because you have the Four of Wands, which during the time that you have been building all of that, you blend so good that you maybe already have a baby, or you want to think about to have another one, or as I said, you two are so blend together that you have a long-term goal that you're working towards it, and one of them is have a baby. And I can say that it's going to be in the near future. You have the Knight of Swords. Sorry, that's going to be quite fast. So all of this, what we am talking right now, the Knight of Swords is talk about quiet. I'm just finding the words. It's talking about fast thinking, but on the same time is a quick decision. You are making quick decisions because you are comfortable enough with another. And I think this, oh my god, I'm so happy. This, you two are blended very well together. You only need to stop being so critical maybe with yourself and let yourself be in the present moment. That you know that you have a long term, but remember what is your present moment that you have already. So the Knight of Swords is telling you, you know, you're having a lot of thoughts, you're pretty excited about the idea to build or have already built something with someone that you can rely on, trust on, and work on. Because probably also, I might say, the Ace of Coin can be representative that you and that person that you are together right now, maybe it's your partner, and on the same time it can be your business partner. There can be someone that you can relate for double in life. There's going to be your money, and there's also can be your stability for a long run. So when you have the Knight of Swords, it's kind of like you have the near future, you are having a brainstorming, you are having quite a lot of ideas that you want to maybe change things and refresh things because you are already more connected with your emotions and you're not ashamed of. Ah, oh, God, that's so nice. So then it's going to be the Three of Wands as advice. And it's three. So the Three of Wands, that can be because the Ten of Cups is a family card. And we are talking about as a full energy over here. Is two people who actually are building so many cups of fulfillment and happiness. So you have the Three of Wands, which is there. Saying that's the vision and that's what I want to create. And when we have the three, number three can be probably the, you know, I'm not gonna say that some of you are already pregnant, some of you want to have a baby, mini adoption. It can be another idea that can be like increasing the family. But the famous one is both of you at some point are bringing in what is your desire, and both of you have the same desire. That is so cute. Anyway, the vitamin, there's going to be the Page of Pentacles. If you see how happy this little girl is with the pentacles in her hand, is because it's a new ways to create a new life. It's a new ways to create a new journey with this person that you are already on. If you're already passing quiet, disturbing time, which is absolutely normal with this 2020 COVID-19 craziness, modern lockdown and all of that stuff. Think about it before you do anything in rush. Put the things under the table or on the table and talk. Let the communication go in and out, because the Page of Coins is actually the vitamin is anything that you put in there is gonna actually come to fruition. It's gonna come and you can actually touch it. You can see it, you can touch it, you can hug it, you can make it real. It's not just something that you have in your head. You create it. So the Page of Coins is actually the vitamin. So everything that is around you is supporting it. That means you probably have a house, you have maybe an apartment, or you already are good together, that you have everything solid, that you can do the next step. But I might say, you have the hopes and fears, and I completely understand. You have the Moon card. And the Moon card is Cancer as well, and I can understand that this can be a little scary, and this can be a little, you know, afraid, because it's a big step. Is it something big that you're going to do? Or do you want to do, or you say, okay, we reach, you know, the next step of our relationship, how we gonna refresh our relationship, how we can do this lasting, how we can build this for a long run. And the Moon is creating a lot of confusion, and you probably jump in because the Queen of Cups, if you're not really solid in the Queen of Cups, if you create and you have a lot of you know what I mean, insecurities that you feel quite not balanced, you can create confusion. So before you can create confusion, just stay away for all the insecurities and open up the communication with your partner. Because when we have the Nine of Swords, it's all about communication. It's all about open up a new sources of information. Because you have in the outcome, the Queen of Wands. Ta-da! There's going to be Leo energy. There's going to be self-centered. There's going to be shining. But you're going to be so proud that you're going to be an example for yourself. How we can say the Queen of Wands is a representative of divine feminine, but on the fire sign, which is going to be creative, that's going to be very loving, I might say, warmth, protective, but on the same time funny. So you're going to become that kind of figure for your partner or maybe for yourself that you never thought that you're gonna be. Because Capricorn sometimes is one of the conflict that you have is how to balance, you know, the emotional, how to talk out what you are feeling. And the Queen of Wands is all about heart. It's all about heart chakra. It's all about emotions. And it's all about balance your own emotion, but on the same time it's courage. So I think the Queen of Wands dropping an outcome is telling you that you are, you're courage enough and you are strong enough to face all of this and jump into the next step in your life. I am so happy for you. So I might say that talking about communication is I just see already the card. I'm just flipping around. You have the astrology card. That's going to be Mercury, and Mercury is, rules by Gemini, and Gemini rules the third house. You have the third house, that's going to be communication and exchange of resources and information. What we were speaking about whole of this reading is talk about that whatever this is going to be faced, you should be speaking loudly or speaking slowly. What do you feel about it? Not what do you want, what do you think, and what you're going to do. It's how you feel about it, what do you feel, and acknowledge it and give a value. So we have the Mercury to say communication. That say words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, perception, wonder, narrative, smarts, reporting, awareness. You have a plenty information over here that you can exchange. But remember that you have all in your front of mind. You're very open to have new emotional experience that are completely different what you're looking for. And the numerology, I might say, we was speaking about end of the cycle, beginning a new cycle. We're gonna just start over, something very refreshing. You are refreshing something that you already have. But I have competition. The 9. The 9. Number 9. Remember this universal year. That's going to be the number 5. And number 5 is about independence and change. So all of this year is gonna ask you to make actions toward the change. It's gonna ask you most of the time to be in service and to work towards what do you want to change and adjust in your life. It's going to be moving. It's the year of movement, because 2020 is the year for practicality and destruction, but 4 jump into the 5. And the universal year for 2021, that is totally different, because already everything is destroyed, but we have to build through the change. So they said, okay, yeah, that's complete. This part is complete. What is going to be next? And take it with so much enjoyment. So you have in the oracle card, there's going to be anger. And yes, we was talking about Mercury, right? We was talking about competition. We was talking about Page of Cups. We were talking about Queen of Cups, right? Since the beginning, we was talking about emotional garbage. It can be good, it can be bad. Anger is something that you have to express no matter what. It's something that you shouldn't avoid, because it will be exploding in your face. So anger say, safely express your anger. Use anger as a position of force. And as a positive force, Honor all of your emotions are sacred. Remember that be angry for situation that is not happening, disappointment, be not actually having the same ideology, or maybe you have this, a little argument. You have to actually be in a positive way, express the anger, express your discomfort. Because when the person knows your discomfort, we can be a middle point and the relationship can grow up. Instead to you shut up and start to increase the resentment. That is something that we do not want, right? So I might say that I'm super happy for you over here. Thank you very much for joining me so far, Capricorn. Thank you so much for staying so longer. Please subscribe, like this video. And I have to say that my announcement is I created an Etsy shop. So all my life coaching and tarot readings will be in my Etsy shop all the way in the description box. And this is for you if you really want to develop more self-awareness, self-love, and find out a little bit more self-discovery and how you can grow up from your own experience and also point out a goal and make it happen. Tarot reading is absolutely different. As you see, there's going to be a visualizing of an idea, so then you can actually get more clarity and more encouraged to do whatever that you want to do in life. So I'm really hope to see you soon. If you have any questions, just please let me know. Leave me a message all the way in the Etsy shop if you want it. Comment this video if you want it. Subscribe will be really helpful. Thank you very much. Happy January 2021, my lovely Capricorn. Stay healthy, stay well, and see you in my next videos. Bye bye.